Hello everyone, I'm going to teach you how to make sweet mashed yam. This is basically my rendition of, maybe you've heard of it, the Filipino dessert ube halaya. But this time I'm going to use the Japanese purple yam. I couldn't get my hands on the purple variety and I could only find the white variety in my grocery store. So that's what I went for. You could go for the purple one. I think it would be a little bit more flavorful, but I'm gonna go for the white one. And the ingredients are the sweet potato, coconut milk, some brown sugar, some butter, and possibly some salt to taste, just because I like to put salt in almost everything. I think it enhances the flavor. So while our water is coming to a boil, I will start off by peeling the potato. Okay. And once it has been fully peeled, we will then cut it into chunks just so that it will boil more easily. So just cut it into cubes. Be careful as it is pretty tough to cut. Once the water has come to a boil, simply put in the uala into the pot and allow it to soften and to cook for about 5 to 8 minutes. While the sweet potato is boiling, I will now prepare the rest of my ingredients. So I just like to give my coconut milk a shake. It tends to separate, as you may know. And I will just put in approximately a 1/4 cup. Okay. And I have also prepared a tablespoon of butter and 2 teaspoons of salt. To test if the sweet potato is cooked, I just like to poke one with a fork, and if it comes in really easily and breaks off, then it's most likely good. You could also just give it a little taste test, and I believe mine is done. It's been about 8 minutes, I'd say. So next, just put in the sweet potato into a food processor. You could do this by hand, and I think that would be really fun, but I just don't happen to have like a pounder or even like a whisk, but a whisk would work great to break down the taro or the sweet potato, and it would make it smooth enough. So if that's all you have on hand, don't worry about it. But today I just have my handy dandy food processor. And just to make it easier to blend, I will pour in my coconut milk so that it has liquid and it just blends smoother. You can also put in the rest of the ingredients as butter, makes it more silky, and fun fact, sugar also like acts to kind of like melt all of this together. I don't have the science behind it, but I do bake for work, and that's what I've noticed. After it's blended, it should look something like this. It's extremely smooth and creamy. So now we come to the fun part of plating and eating the dessert. So I just wet my spoon here. If I can manage to plate it in a nice way. And I will just use my auntie's homemade cocoa jam. This is optional, but you can top it with whatever you would like. I just thought that the flavors would go really well together since they both have coconut. So just a little bit goes a long way. And this is my final dessert, Japanese yam or uala with coconut jam. The nutritional facts of my canoe plant, the uala: 100 calories, 24 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber, 7 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. The ingredients are as follows: 1 medium-sized uala, 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of coconut milk, salt to taste, and whatever topping you desire. In my case, I used coconut jam. Thank you for watching.